Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how to make this very easy star ornament from printer paper. Or you could actually use music sheets or even flyers or construction paper if you would like to have your stars in different colors. So let's get started. Fold your sheet of paper in half and then fold it in half again and then fold it in half again. And then cut these out on the fold. Now take one of the sections and fold it in half. Fold it in half again. And fold it in half again. Now you can open it up, and now on these folds, you're going to fold it accordion style. Like that. And there's the open end. I'm just going to take this and cut it on an angle. Like that. And then I'm going to separate the end ones, and I'm going to cut those smaller. So now I'll go to this other end. So now I can fold this over and cut the other side to match. And I'm going to go ahead and make 6 of these. Okay, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to open one up, and I'm going to run a line of glue. And then I'm just going to fold this up, like that. And I'm going to do that to all 6, like that. Now after they've had a chance to dry, you can just pinch these open. Like that. And now I'm going to glue them together. You can make a star with just 4 or 5 or 6. And I'm going to use 6 today. I'll put a puddle of glue right here. And I'm going to just dip the end in like that. And attach them in the center. Like that, and I'm going to allow them to dry. And I worked on wax paper so it wouldn't stick. And now that the glue has dried on these 2 segments, I can attach these 2 together. Like that, and I'll let that dry. Now that it has dried, I'm going to add one more dot of glue right in the center there. Just to make sure, and I'm going to let that dry. And I have a finished one here. And there you go. That's how easy it is to make these paper snowflakes or stars for your holiday decorations. And now you could just leave these white like this, or you could spray them with some glitter, and they're ready to hang on the tree. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now. I used a sheet of printer paper and a pencil, applied some glue along the edge, and then rolled it up. Then I just poked the pencil out and flattened the tube down like that. Then I made lines using a popsicle stick so I wouldn't have to measure. And for the snowflake, I made narrower strips, so I cut one in between each one of these lines. So I cut all my sections out like this. in between and on the line. I have my groups of 2 here to both sides of a group of 2, and I'm just going to nestle that down between another group of 2. Again, going to take my group of 2, dip it on both sides in the white glue, and set that down in between. One more time, like that. Take one single one like this, dip it in my white glue, like that, in the center. So I'm going to make 6 of those, and I'm going to make 6 of these smaller ones where I just have 2 and 1 in the center. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When all of these are dry enough that you can pick them up and they stay together, we're going to start assembling them. So I'm going to glue 6 of these long arms together into my glue, and I'm going to pick up glue on both sides. And I'm still working on my waxed paper. And now I'm going to glue these small sections in between each one of these. Okay, like that. So I'm just going to let that dry. Okay, now that my snowflake is dried enough that I can handle it, you can leave these plain if you like, or you can glitter them. And to glitter them, I'm just brushing some full strength white glue all over the top of the snowflake, and then I'm going to take some iridescent glitter and, working over a piece of paper so that I can pour the excess back into the bottle, I'm simply going to sprinkle the glitter on, tap off the extra like that, and then I'm going to let that dry. That's it. That's how you can make some very fancy ornaments with just a little bit of paper. I wish I could get these to glitter as much as they actually do in real life. I'm going to show you how you can make these ornaments using newsprint. These 3 use newsprint and printer paper. So let's get started. To make these ornaments, you're going to need something round to roll them on, and it can be anything from a pencil to a marker. Here's an example of the difference in size. These were rolled on a pencil, and this one was rolled on a big permanent marker. And you can use any kind of paper. You can use printer paper or newsprint. If you have a color theme going on at Christmas, you could use construction paper and make all your ornaments the same color. So I cut a sheet in half, and I'm going to roll it on a marker. Apply some glue along the edge and just hold on to it for a bit. The heat from your fingers should help it to dry quicker. I'm going to push my marker out. I have this nice fat round tube. Now I'm just going to flatten it out. Now I don't like measuring with a ruler, so I'm just going to take the lazy way out, and I'm just going to put my marks just by using a popsicle stick. And now I'm just going to go ahead and cut them out. Glue them in groups of 2 and leave some single for when you decide what kind of ornament you're going to make. And you can either use school glue or a hot glue gun, and of course the glue gun is going to work faster. To make this one, first I glued all of these little sections into groups of 2. Then I glued 4 of them together and to form a circle. Then I moved 2 more groups of 2 in here, and then 1 all by itself in there, like that. And there they are side by side. You can see the difference. So this is the group of 4 with just 1 on each end, and then this is the group of 4 with a group of 2 and then 1. So the pencil ones, and look at the difference in the size from rolling it on a marker. Now I've mixed some white glue and water, about the same amount of glue as water, in a container just to get a really runny consistency, like that. And I'm working on some wax paper. And I'm just going to take this diluted glue and I'm going to apply it all on one side, and I'm going to let it run down into the ornament. So just get a good coat, and now I'm going to flip them over and put glue on this side as well. And I'm going to do that to all of these. And I'm going to let those dry and harden up. After your ornaments have hardened up, you can either apply some glue with a nozzle and go all the way around each one of these. You could actually brush on some glittery nail polish, but I'm just going to use white glue and some glitter. And you can reshape these little sections even after they've hardened just by putting a pencil in and just reshaping them. So I have a puddle of white glue here. I'm going to take some on my brush and I'm going to brush it all over this side of the ornament. And then I'm going to work over a sheet of printer paper so I can pour the glitter back into my bottle. And I'm going to liberally sprinkle the glitter on here. I'm going to turn it over and tap it to remove the extra, like that. And I'm going to do this side. And then I'm going to set them aside on a styrofoam plate to dry. If you like this video, please click like, as it helps in the YouTube algorithm.